Hey everyone, I was just sitting here and enjoying this beautiful day, and I think it's reminding me of a song, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and start it.
You molded every mountain, you poured out every sea. The world is your creation, and yet you're here with me. Maker of all things, you are a mighty king, and mighty is your love for me. You molded every mountain, you poured out every sea. The world is your creation, and yet you're here with me. Maker of all things, you are a mighty king, and mighty is your love for me. You molded every mountain, you poured out every sea. The world is your creation, and yet you're here with me. Maker of all things, you are a mighty king, and mighty is your love for me. Mighty is your love for me. Mighty is your love for me.
Yes, he did. He made all of those things, and yet he's here with us too. Our God is just an amazing God. Okay, for Sunday school this week, now last week we talked about a baby in a basket, and Miss Carolyn sang a song that I made lots of mistakes on. So I want to try it again, but we'll just see. But last week we sang, remember that the Pharaoh, not a nice guy. The Pharaoh was going to kill all the baby boys that had been born, and baby Moses' mama didn't want that to happen, so she carefully wrapped him, made a basket, wrapped him and put it in there, and then she floated him down the river, but not by himself, because she had his sister to follow him and keep an eye on him. And if you watch the movie, you'll know that somebody found him. The Pharaoh's daughter. The Pharaoh's daughter saw the baby and picked the baby up and was so excited and said, "We'll raise this baby at the palace." And Moses' sister came up and said, "Oh, and I know you'll need help, and I know just the person to help you raise this baby at the palace." Do you remember who it was? It was their mom. So his mom got to raise him anyway, but this time in a palace. So Moses, oh, and it went like this. There was a baby in a basket floating down the river. M-O-S-E-S, 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 and Moses was his name. And so Moses grew up in the palace, and he became an adult, and he would go out and he'd visit all the people around his town or city that he lived in, but he noticed something about him. they weren't being treated very nicely by the Pharaoh. And he didn't like that at all. He tried to stop it, but it didn't work. And it upset him so bad that he had to leave. He just left and found another place to live away from the Pharaoh and the way he was treating the people. In fact, he got married and had some children. And one day, he was out looking for one of his sheep that got away, and this is what happened. I'm going to see if I can get through the song this time without mistakes and tell you what happened next. One day he saw a burning bush and heard the voice of God. M-O-S-E-S, 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 and Moses was his name. Okay, shall we try the clapping and eliminating the letters? Keep your fingers crossed for Miss Carolyn. One day he saw a burning bush and heard the voice of God. O-S-E-S, 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 and Moses was his name. Now we're going to do two claps and say just a S and the E and the S. One day he saw a burning bush and heard the voice of God. S-E-S, 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 and Moses was his name. And now we're going to do three claps and just say the E-S. One day he saw a burning bush and heard the voice of God. E-S, 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 and Moses was his name. Now we're going to do four claps and just say S. One day he saw a burning bush and heard the voice of God. S, 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 and Moses was his name. Now we're not going to say any of the letters and just do clapping while I do the patting. One day he saw a burning bush and heard the voice of God. And Moses was his name. M-O-S-E-S, 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 and Moses was his name. So watch the video. It's where it is every Sunday, and you can copy and paste the link. It kind of starts in the middle because part one was last week, but you can go back and watch part one if you want. Also, you have to a lot of times skip ads. Also, there's some coloring sheets attached. In fact, there's one that is one of my favorite activities for the burning bush story, and I am going to get someone that's here with me to help me tell you about it. So I'll go get him and be right back. This is my grandson Dryden, and he has worked on this coloring sheet of a bush, but he's going to turn it into a burning bush. I love this project. I've done it with friends at real Sunday school, at in-person Sunday school, with paint and all kinds of stuff. So I'm gonna pick this up and I'm gonna show you what he's gonna do. Like this. He's gonna turn it into a burning bush. Light that fire. Making it yellow. Oh man, that's a bright old fire. That's pretty easy, isn't it? All right, next. Did you do a little bit of red too and yellow?
Yeah.
He used yellow and orange and a little bit of red to light that bush on fire. You want to hold it up? And there is, whoops, Moses' burning bush. All right. Thank you, friends. Thank you, Dryden, for helping me with that. And it is time to sing. Are you going to leave? Okay. It is time. Whew, it's hot. It is time to sing our prayer and to say goodbye. And I hope you guys have a good week. And we hope to see you very, very soon. May there always be sunshine. May there always be blue skies. May there always be children. May there always be you. May there always be stories. May there always be music. May there always be churches that we can go to. Now it's time to say goodbye to all my friends. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all my friends. Oh, it's time to say goodbye, so give a smile and wink your eye. Yes, it's time to say goodbye to all my friends. Goodbye, friends. Have a great week, and we'll see you next time.